Best plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. It's not easy to impress me, so you better bring the heat. 2KMC out.
And let's go.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Well, no basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Morant outside. Pass to Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant against Fox. 4 on the shot clock. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer, no good. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Kings moving the ball around. Barnes finds Fox. Up and in on the layup.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Here's Winslow. Got a hand on it. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Nails the baby hook. Valanciunas has got 6.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Morant with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. Over Bagley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Now here's Bogdanovich. The 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Joseph, the pass to Hield. Here's Bielitsa, guarded by Jackson. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa misses. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I love seeing Brooks take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing when he has room to get them off.
The drive by Barnes.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hield can't hit. Memphis leading by 4. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Out to Brooks. From the arc. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Brooks has got 5 points so far. Joseph, the pass to Barnes. To the right side. Here's Bagley. Second chance shot. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the 5 spot. Now here's Hield. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Parker. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And that one's good by Clark.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Joseph, that's good. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Joseph. Grizzlies making the shot. On the wing, Hield. That 3 off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Joseph against Jones. Clark dishes to Anderson. Outside, Jones. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 11. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good. Parker's got his first bucket of the night.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
Memphis moving it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hield. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Holmes. Some solid defense from Clark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Sacramento also making some changes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker, and it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Down by 12. And Bogdanovic kicks to Barnes. Passes it to Fox. And here is Bielitsa. Bogdanovic finds Bielitsa. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bielitsa's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Bogdanovic. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Bielitsa inside. Jackson on him. Bielitsa misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Holmes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Fox. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jackson. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Memphis enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are leading by 12. And Shaq. That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson finds Winslow. Morant right side. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
That jumper is just looking clean, confident. Very little that Morant can't do.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Morant against Fox. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
The Kings trail by 12. And here is Fox. He's got 6. It's Bielitsa, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. Giles checked in for Sacramento.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Melton, and there's the feed to Valanciunas. Right side, Fox.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Pass to Melton, and stolen by Bazemore. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027. Substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Out to Morant. Anderson wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 7-point differential. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jerry, I see an agile, quick player off the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a three-level scorer.
And Bazemore kicks to Fox. Bagley, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Valanciunas with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And it's Morant missing. Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that one, good. And that's now 10 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. 54 seconds left in the third. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Here's Fox, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Jabari Parker subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Hield the pass to Giles. Here's Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Clark outside. Here's Melton, guarded by Holmes. Melton's shot is good. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead. Kings have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Fox, no good. Brooks up on top, covered by Parker. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Lets the three fly. Off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the balls. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Clark left side. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Parker's shot is off.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Passes to Jones. On the wing, Winslow. That's tipped. Fox with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Barnes.
Come on. That's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one?
Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Kings also making a change. Bielitsa's checked in. That's good from Barnes. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Gutteridge, the pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Feeds it to Jackson. Out to the wing. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. The Kings trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Fox, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Deflects the pass, and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And then Clark slams it in.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Right side, Fox. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Holmes. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Brandon Clark. The Kings also at the sub. Bagley's checked in.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. He feeds it to Jackson. That one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Unloads. But they recover it. To the paint. Fox finds Barnes. Back to Fox. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Brooks with the bounce pass. Memphis moving that ball around from downtown. Memphis the rebound.
All always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Dishes to Brooks. The pass to Valanciunas. Now Morant. Tries again. Bagley with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
It's Brooks on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't go for it. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. There's the three. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. Fields checked in for the Kings. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Morant outside. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Barnes. Memphis the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Pass to Morant. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For
week on 2K TV, we're getting you ready for the My Team Unlimited tournament. And we have last year's champ to help out. Plus, we check in with the 2K Reddit community.
Looking down upon the tower bridge. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for them. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bialica is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. Fox with it. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And the call, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Kings moving the ball around. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday is running. And the dunk by Williamson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the shot goes in.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
It's Ingram on the wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Floats it up for Williamson.
And, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Fox passes to Begley. On the wing, Barnes. Healed outside. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Kings. New Orleans leading by 5. Williamson kicks to Reddick. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now Fox, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
It's blocked. Now Hield. No points in the game yet for him, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And some changes here for the Kings. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in. Here's Melly. Holiday with it. Picked up by Joseph. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes. He's
yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New Orleans on top, up 2. Don't go. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trauma.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Jahlil Okafor. And there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the small forward.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Hart, that's good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Moment here now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the Pelicans also making a change. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. The drive-by ball. Favors with a wide-open look. The putback, and Ball stays with it.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent and just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Stolen by Jackson. And they're running. All going up court. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling favors.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Bielitsa against Williamson. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Bielitsa misses. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
For 3, Ingram trains the three-pointer. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle, and stolen by Bielitsa. And the Kings pushing it up now. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Hield. And now just a 3-point New Orleans lead. Williamson looking it over. Loads it up for...
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Wow, man. Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Bagley in at the center. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
and he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Pelicans shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Giles comes in for Marvin Bagley, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram wide open, and a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Holiday. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
And good that time. Bialisa's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Out to the right wing. Back to ball. Clock at 6. And Hayes kicks to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Count that one.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
A 3 from Barnes. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Fox. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 4. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Parker comes in for Bialica. And it's Joseph in for Fox. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Melli passes to Holiday. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 6. Joseph with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Parker kicks to Barnes. Back to Parker. Barnes against Okafor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
Determination is a valuable attribute, and Barnes plays with determination, committed to at least getting the foul on the way up. Nice job.
Fields checked in for Sacramento. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Melli passes to Holiday. And Hart has it in the corner. Goes up the baseline. Sacramento grabs the miss. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Joseph. Shoots over Redick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Greg Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans in the lead. Down low, here's Okafor. And denied, he sends it right off the glass.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Here's Jackson. Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Parker, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
Check out the strength of Parker. He is incredibly talented at fending off his defenders whenever he's driving it to the hoop.
It's stolen. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Finished off the break. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Hart. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jackson kicks to Hart. To the wing on the left. It's tipped. To the left side wing. Misses the three. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They're back, Ball and ready. Then there's Favors, and it's Melly in at the 4-shot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Oh, man.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker, and it's Fox in for Bogdanovich. New Orleans also making some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Healed the pass to Bagley. Offensive rebound. Pelicans leading by 4. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. But they'll get another chance. Good.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Heel. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Right side, Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking him to the defense and drawing the contact.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The kick out to Holiday. Williamson in the post. Covered by Barnes. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Pushing it up. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Back to Williamson. Outside, ball. New Orleans moving it around. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Redick. The rebound by Hield. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Fox, and he banks in the layup. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments, not Zion.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Williamson finds Redick. Back to Williamson. Pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Outside Holiday. Bagley with the block. It's Redick on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. It's Fox with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Derek Favors.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Fox hits them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead is 2. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Money!
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Fox goes in. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram. Right side Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Moves back up. Out to Ingram. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holiday dishes to Favors. Back to Holiday. Feeds it to Favors. Count it!
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
to 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. This week we are talking My Team. We've been discussing the My Team Unlimited tournament. And guess what? The first game day is right around the corner.
So we want to make sure you are ready.
Here are some tips.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see. Now it's in.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis with the ball. Now Morant. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
The drive-by ball.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
Shot clock at 6, and it's Williamson missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. Inside. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Sweet finish on the alley-oop. Ingram extending that time to throw it down.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Passes it to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Williamson with the block.
Well, Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Ingram against Winslow. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's the break. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Now the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. On the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Valanciunas finds Morant. There's Winslow. Pass to Morant. Shoots from the baseline. And no good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Here's Williamson after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Nice steal from Valanciunas.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Jackson misses. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Ball. Here's Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Brooks. With the tip and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Valanciunas. Goes up on the wing. Can't hit that one.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And Valanciunas penetrating. Pelicans pull it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Was shot by Reddick, no good. Memphis leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gutteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Anderson. Back to Valanciunas. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Reddick. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And Memphis making a change here. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3.
And once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Here's Melton, covered by Reddick. Jackson against Jones. Over Jackson. Jones, no luck. Pelicans trail by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On up the court. And it's good for 2. Jones has got his first points of the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Melton. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hart. Jones, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Reddick with the bucket.
You can't let J.J. Reddick get hot from there, and he usually starts the game that way, so this could be a long night.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high-character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Clark. And Clark is right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Shot from 12, and he gets the bucket. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Gutteridge. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Jones, no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Gutteridge. Anderson finds Clark. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Clark. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Morant against Ball. And that one's good. Morant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The drive by Ball. Lobs it up for Favors. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. They get it back. And another shot. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Second free throw, no good. Winslow against Holiday. Off with the layup. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Memphis, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
You think about Winslow and his limited opportunities so far in the league. The talent is there, and they're starting to explore his playmaking ability as a point forward.
For 3, Ingram.
Nice activity from Winslow there on the...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style. Memphis. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. 6 to shoot. Clark kicks to Valanciunas. 20 feet out. Tries again. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. There's the feed to Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams, and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
By Jackson, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And here's Valanciunas. Morant outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Holiday, here we go. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Clark kicks to Jackson. Clark, the pass to Morant. For the three. No good from Clark.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Jones kicks to Brooks. Over Holiday. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Brooks. Favors brings the double. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
New Orleans making a switch here. LA's checked in. Holiday goes in, and it's blocked. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instinct. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
The pass to Melton. Down low. Back to Anderson. A second chance effort. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Anderson's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Was shot by Redick, no good. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Gutteridge. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Pass to Okafor. And here's Redick. Inside. A nice shot by Melli. Melli's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Morant kicks to Jackson. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We'll take a quick... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Well, for New Orleans, shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Ball with the bucket.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And slammed up by Ingram.
This level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Winslow. Morant left side. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Williamson. A putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got the lead up to 2 now for New Orleans.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Frank Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Morant drives in. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And it's Memphis on the break. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the shot is good.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Jackson with it. Now the dish to Williamson. It's Ingram on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant against Jackson. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
And it's Williamson missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Jackson, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Second chance shot, and the layup by Jackson.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. 4th quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Out to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson finds Morant. Wide open look. The rebound by Holiday. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Frank Jackson. Free throw, no good for Williamson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Winslow kicks to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. Here's Williamson. Count!
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morant drives in. Money!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Ingram passes to Holiday. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Got it!
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Here's Morant. Oh, he can't jam it home. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. What's your take?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This wins.
$250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is back for its 3rd year. We have crowned 2 champions already, Skip to my Lou and Jomar. This year, you could be the 3rd. First, the details.
The dome of the California capital and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Kings moving the ball around. Fast break, here we go. Brooks with no one around. Cans it from downtown.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
He can't get that one. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. It's a 5-point game. Here's Barnes. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
The pass to Morant. Back to Winslow. Pocket 6. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Valanciunas hits them both. Kings have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To end the run. And Fox gets it to go.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
On the wing, Winslow. Now, here's Morant for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Winslow finds Morant. Back to Winslow. Morant outside. Shoots over Fox. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Winslow dishes to Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Jackson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Winslow. Floats it up there for Morant. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
And Bielitsa kicks to Barnes. Fires from deep. And Winslow pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Memphis the rebound. Passes it to Winslow. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 9. The drive by Barnes. Nice D from Brooks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jackson dishes to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. That has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson finds Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Brooks kicks to Winslow. No good on the three. The three from Barnes. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark. Jones is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the two-guard position. Now here's Anderson. Back to Jones. Melton feeling it out a bit. The three from Anderson. That shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Hield, and Jones sends it back. They retain possession.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Clark finds Jones. It's Jones on the wing. Right wing. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Parker. Here's Melton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Gutteridge. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Launches it. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Kings have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And it's Hield off the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Melton passes to Jones. Back to Anderson. Pass to Gutteridge. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Good on the 3-point shot. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
You see Bazemore has the courage to take and make these contested jumpers.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Hield can't hit. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Kent Bazemore.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Morant with the steal. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Brooks misses. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 7. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Bogdanovic in for Hield. Here's Bogdanovic after Memphis gets the 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Barnes. The Grizzlies pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the pass to Winslow. He kicks it to Morant. 1 second left.
Able to guard multiple positions.
That'll do it for the first half. Grizzlies lead by 9. Time now for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace, showing tremendous urgency and a ton of energy. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Kings trail by 9. Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. And that one is good.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Winslow finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Jackson against Bagley. Jackson misses. Kings shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Back to Bagley. Shooting foul and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Now Fox. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Joseph, he's checked in for the Kings. Memphis also making some changes. Gutterich is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Passes it to Gutterich. Here's Melton. Pass to Jackson. Here's Gutterich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovich. The drive by Barnes. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Jackson. Now Joseph, following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Back to Joseph. Tipped away. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Fields checked in for Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Out left to the wing. Here's Melton. Offensive rebound. Headshot off. The Kings trail by 5. Here's Hield. No good with the layup. And even 3-on-3 break. Clark, the pass to Jones. Here's Gutterich. It's stolen by Hield. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Kings have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And another turnover here by Memphis.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jabari Parker's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Jones dishes to Clark. And there's the pass to Jones. Here's Gutterich. And again, Memphis no good.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Hield can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Clark. And the layup is good. Clark's got his first basket.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Left side, Anderson. Out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Brooks. He doesn't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Healed against Brooks. Here's Fox. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Brooks gets it to go.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
The Kings trail by 5. Stolen by Anderson. Brooks, the pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, up 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. He feeds it to Jackson. Back to Morant. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. There's Winslow. Count that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Grizzlies shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in. Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Brooks finds Morant. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Brooks. Takes a 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's the 3. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. The 3 from Morant. Offensive rebound. Back to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. Kicks it to Morant. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Valanciunas hits them both. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 15-point game. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the way in.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Passes it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Over Fox. Up again, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
The wide open look here for Fox. It's good from long range.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Pass to Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball. Defended by Bagley. Morant against Fox. There's the triple. And it's Morant missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant with it. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth. From deep, Brooks. The rebound by Giles.
Well, another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Now, here's Fox. His three-pointers off the mark. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Morant passes to Jackson. Now here's Morant. This one for three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
The kick out to Barnes over Brooks. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Jackson. Winslow finds Jackson. And here's Morant. From past the arc. They get it again.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the...
Round champion. Here are some tips I would recommend to put yourself in the best position to win. First, use cards you're comfortable with.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. D.A., take it.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Bagley. Bogdanovich finds Barnes. It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Oh, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities. Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
To the inside, Ingram passes to Favors. A shot by Holiday, nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. Holiday against Bogdanovich. The shot's good.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Williamson with the block.
Yeah, tracking that one all the way, baby. I mean, Zion getting nasty at the defensive end.
Fires from the corner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. From deep. Fox, no good. On offense, here are the Pelicans.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level. Ingram, he's shown some flashes, but now it's about being consistent. I mean, he has all the talent needed to be a star in this league.
Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Fox. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He's fearless when it comes to attacking, scoring on the move. Fox has great body control and composure on his drives. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Fox looking it over.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ingram attacking. Favors. They get the rebound. Ingram kicks to Holiday. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He can really get up to throw it down.
Ball against Fox. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Ball with a wide open look. Here's Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Ball. The three-pointer, no good. Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. Kings moving the ball around. Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
A solid transition player. For Bagley, it's about making himself available to score in these situations.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
The kick out to Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 6 points.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Then for the Kings, Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Back to Joseph. Ingram against Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Barnes kicks to Joseph. Takes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hield outside. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans' 5. 5 on the clock. Here's Giles, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now, here's Parker. No good from outside. Here's Hart, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giants.
What I got to say, Hill is an impressive shooter. I mean, his accuracy can make bad shots look good. I mean, even won him a three-point contest trophy.
Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Hayes.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And that one drops for him.
This is the attitude Parker plays with, someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jackson in the corner. Sacramento leading by 3. And now Sacramento on the break. There's the pass to Bazemore. That's a 2 from Parker. Rebounded by Hart.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Reddick dishes to Hayes. And the rejection by Holmes. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Reddick against Teal, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Reddick against Joseph, and stolen by Reddick. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. It's good.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Bazemore on the wing. And they pick up 2. Bazemore's got 4 this quarter.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Hart.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come from him.
Kept alive. Holmes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show for.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Jackson against Holmes. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Bazemore. The putback. The shot. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Hayes finds Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Pelicans lead by 1. For Sacramento, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And Holmes throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harry Giles comes in for Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
The young legs. Ingram getting off the ground before the D can react.
The Kings trail by 3. Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Derek Favors. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77%. as a team.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll on ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the... That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Kings trailing. On the floor for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That one, no good. Williamson. The shot off that time. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Bielitsa inside. Covered by Williamson. Bielitsa with the bucket. 6 points for him.
And that D, that ain't going to cut it. Once Bielitsa is established, he's going to find ways to score.
Outside, Ball. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Outside, Ball. 5 to shoot. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Stolen by Holiday. Pushing it up. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
Back to Fox. Bielitsa. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
So for the Pelicans, Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa, and Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
I like that Barnes has developed the floater to give himself more options off the bounce.
Melly passes to Williamson. Outside for Redick. And the Pelicans miss again. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Redick's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. Healed outside. Makes it off the glass. Hield's got 5 now.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. Hield really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
And Redick gets to Holiday. Outside for Redick. Here's Melly. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday, the pass to Redick. Off target from outside. Pass to Holmes. A steal. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? New Orleans on top. Up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Fox. No good on the shot. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Lots of room. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing here by 8. And Fox gets it to go.
Ooh, what strength from the crafty Fox. Determined to score and overcome these obstacles.
Here's Hart. Melly passes to Hart.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Hield. Good D by Holiday. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Hart. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. On defense, the Pelicans. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Favors. And he recovers it. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Yeah, and the versatility Bogdanovich offers is enticing. Fundamentally sound player who does a little bit of everything.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bielitsa. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Ball finds Williamson. To the paint. Bagley with the block.
And that's just the activity on the defensive end. I love it when Bagley goes after rejections. It helps fire him up.
Pelicans leading by 4. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Fox. Moore with the bucket.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Fox. Yep, that one goes in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Williamson.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Outside ball. Bagley with the block. And stolen by Williamson. Broke loose and stolen by Barnes. Ball against Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Passes to Williamson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans. The Kings trail by 6. Fox with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. They get Derek Favors.
Well, that's what you want to do. Fox forces the defender to commit, gets him in a tough spot, and gets the trip to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
For Sacramento, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Bogdanovich finds Fox. Barnes against Ingram. It's Bielitsa. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
An experienced player. Bielitsa doesn't shy away from the big moment. He welcomes the chance to hit crucial shots.
Ingram outside. Off to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The drive by Ball. Williamson on the follow.
That's how you do it. You want to be the best in the world? You have to be the best when it counts.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Floats it up for Williamson. Bogdanovich looking around. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
It's quiet, easygoing nature. That's what Ball brings.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine them. And that's That's a huge basket by Bielitsa. He's proving how clutch he is in these moments.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you have to commend the tenacity of Hill, earning the trip to the foul line.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Hill.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Out to Ingram. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
person that knows a thing or two about the My Team Unlimited tournament is last year's winner, Joe Mar. Who could forget when he took home that enormous check? So we called him up to see what he's been up to since his big win and if he has any advice for any of you who are looking to take home this year's.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And he comes up with the deuce. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Ingram against Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Morant kicks to Jackson. There's Winslow. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Morant against Ball. Morant left side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Williamson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And stolen by Williamson. Brooks against Ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant against Ball on the wing. Winslow. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram with the steal.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Ball against Morant. From deep, Brooks. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Holiday finds Williamson. Outside, Ball. Down low. Knocks it loose. It's Ingram on the wing. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Fast break Memphis. Winslow's running. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And they take the lead.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Out to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas. On offense here are the Pelicans. Good momentum, 8 straight points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Pelicans leading by 6. Hart the pass to Hayes. Back to Hart for 3. A shot that time, not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Hayes throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Gutteridge for the pass to Melton. Clark slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Gutteridge can't get it to go. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Anderson dishes to Clark. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
It's Redick on the wing. Out to the right wing. The tray. They get it back. Clark. Another shot. He lays it in. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Melton. Redick with the rebound. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 6-point game. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hart's got 6 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Redick with it. Guarded now by Clark. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The drive by Redick. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Jones laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Brooks with it. Working on Hayes. 6 to shoot. Brooks finds Winslow. It's rebounded by Hayes.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Second chance shot. Back to Ball. Outside Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Valanciunas with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Hayes. And that one drops. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Williamson finds Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Back to Morant. Inside. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Morant outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. Mentioned by some. And that.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in its center. Morant against Ball. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Brooks gets it to go.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Ingram dishes to Favors. Out to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Holiday finds Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Out to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Jackson. Morant outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morant's got 10.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And the basket by Jackson.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Redick surveying the D. Back to Okafor. Outside, Redick. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Winslow. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Winslow. Kicks to Valanciunas. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Favors. No good from Valanciunas. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. It's deflected. Stolen by Winslow. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. That ties the game. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Jackson looking around.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Morant against Redick. Here's the teardrop. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Favors. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Here's Melton, throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
How about that high-wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Dylan Brooks. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
First team.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant dishes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Memphis. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. Ingram wide open, drains the wing tray. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
Morant finds Brooks. Shoots the 3. And it's Morant missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Ingram passes to Favors. Here's Holiday. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Here's Redick. To the wing right side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pelicans?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, or he's going to bury it every time.
Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And there's Williamson on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game. Brooks outside. The pass to Morant. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Redick with it. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Redick. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Redick trying to get open. And Hayes throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
From deep, Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And here's New Orleans now. 11 unanswered points for him. Holiday finds Ingram. Now Redick. And Holiday has it in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Brooks outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dish now to Winslow. Got a piece of it. Ingram with the steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Brooks. On the wing, Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball. Here's Brooks. He's off from 17 feet. New Orleans leading by 9. Feeds it to Williamson. Back to Ingram. To the paint. Stolen by Winslow. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And here's Holiday. Down low. 4 on the clock. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
To the middle. Williamson looking it over. And the miss. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.